Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 164. If you're new to my channel, I hope you like what you see. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up, do the YouTube things. If you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back to spend time with me this week. We have got a plenty to talk about, so let's dive in. First of all, updates from last week. I'll get into personal stuff more at the end, but it was a busy week and I did get stitching done, but not as much as I would like. I also want to remind you in the links below, I have a Happy Mail form. So if you would like to randomly receive a piece of Happy Mail, please go ahead and fill that form out. That's where I pull it from. And there's a few other links below also. So if you haven't checked those out, sometimes they're people that I mention on here and other times it's just people that I've used or friends that I use. That didn't sound good. Friends that have shops that I purchase through. So give them a look below, give them some support, especially as you are coming into the holiday season. Let your family know. All right. So other than that kind of businessy detail, as a reminder, if you ever need to reach out to me, you can email me at janetjabber@gmail.com, or you can also find me over on Instagram at janetjabber. So let's jump into a segment that I missed last week because things were hectic also, but I didn't want to miss them again. And this is my featured friend. So I'm going to pop a picture in here. This is the Stitching Penguin. Ashley is her name. This is a Heaven and Earth design, a mini solemnly square piece by Sherry Gerhardt that she stitched. She's so proud of it, and you should be. It is beautiful, Ashley. And a Heaven and Earth design is a huge accomplishment. So congratulations. And upon this, when I received this email, Ashley mentioned that I'm one of the first Flosstubers she ever watched, and she has a Flosstube also. So I went and checked that out, and she's got a lot of recommended people that are like new to me. So I'm going to be checking them out and giving them some love. So head on that way if you would like, and I'll get Ashley's name in my description box below also. But Ashley, thank you very much. The Stitching Penguin. I also like to do giveaways on this channel. So this week we have two that we're going to do. You're just going to put number 1 or number 2. One of the things that happened this week for us is our very first snow. So of course, everyone starts thinking about winter and Christmas and all the things. Don't get me wrong. I am not a girl that misses Thanksgiving. I decorate my house for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. It has always been one of my favorite times. It is, I want to say, less stressful holiday, but it's just being with family and friends. So that is what's heartwarming for me about it. Not always less stressful because of all the cooking, but this year my niece is taking that role on of holding the family meal. So we'll see what this year pans out to be. But yeah, so exciting. But anyway, back to the giveaways. Number 1 is going to be this Primrose Cottage Jolly Happy Soul. This will be number 1. And number 2 is a Mill Hill cut kit called Winter Holiday. You can see that it's just a winterish kind of theme, so it doesn't have to be Christmas. But 1 and 2, if you'd like to be entered in those, please just leave a 1 or 2 in your comment below. All right, so we're gonna jump into the stitching, and I am so excited. I have 3 finishes this week. Yes, 3 finishes. And one of them, I told you I was gonna be coming back because it was just filling and I was determined to get it done. And this is my October stocking that I was behind on, but it is done. You can kind of see it on my end of the camera, so hopefully you can. You can see all that white stitching. So this is a solid little stocking. This is a Blackbird Designs October stocking. So that is cute and good to have that one done. My next little finish is I do a small a week, so that's why you're getting 2 this week because I was behind on that one. This is Well Rounded by Hands on Design, and this is the last one in the series. This is the fall one, I believe. Yeah, this is the last fall one that I have. So this is stitched on a 32 count Storm by Bestitch Me. Very cute, very excited. Yes. So that is my second finish for this week. My third finish is a refinish. If you remember or you've been around here for a while, you know that I took apart a picture that was finished because other Flosstubers were showing it when I stopped and framed it, and then other Flosstubers started showing it with the shelf, and got I needed the shelf. So I'm talking to you about the Cricut Collections, playing with jacks. So you're going to see it a couple more times because when I take it back in to be reframed again, I'm going to show you how fabulous this looks that way. So here it is, restitched, not restitched, but finished stitched. So I put the border around it. That was when I was away on that retreat. And then I added the shelf, the acorns, and the oak leaves. And those are none of the called for threads down there. I like how it looks. And this is on a Be Stitch Me. I believe it's Gold Rush. So there that is. Very exciting. I will be taking that in rather quickly to get that reframed. So I love it and I want to see it on my wall this season. So I don't know, that's pushing it. She may not be able to get it redone, but I have all the parts. She just has to, I didn't even pull the thing out for when she stretches it. So we'll see. But regardless, I'm so much more happier with it. And I know when it gets in the frame, I will be so much happier also. I'm talking so fast, I'm talking over myself today. All right, so my next one, let's get into my whips, my works in progress, what I have been stitching on. My first one, like always, is my Autumn Queen from Mirabilia, stitched on a color and cotton 28 count Sparrow. I almost did that without looking, but I had to check. That is what it's supposed to look like when it's fully finished. And you may not notice much this week. I did stitch on it every single day. This is my queen. That is the back of my queen. This is my queen. Oh, Janet. I still stitch on her every single day. I do 30 minutes a day on her, but I know I'm repeating myself for some of y'all, but I had done the Blanc, one leg of the Blanc, because I knew I was coming back in with Whisper, so I knocked out the rest of the Whisper that I had done the one leg of, and we're working on that. She's so pretty. Yeah, so I look forward to filling in more color, but I want to share one more thing with you about her. One entire packet of Whisper. This chart calls for 3 of these, so 1 is done already. I got me some Whisper to still be looking forward to, don't I? All right, my next piece that I worked on, I work on this on the 7th of every month. I'm supposed to be in a chat that Athena Stitching Goddess Design does on the 7th of every month for Harry Potter. I was still on retreat hangover is what they refer to it as. So I stitched on it, but I did not get in on the chat. So I'm still happy that I stuck with it stitching on the 7th, but I just couldn't hang with the chat this month. So I will be back, I promise, because I love hanging out with that group of people. So what I'm talking about is my Black Natal Society year 2 of Frogwarts. And this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. It's on a piece of 32 count Harvest Blessing by Seraphim Fabrics. And this is where I'm at on it. So that's what the whole thing looks like. This time I added the word and from probably about here on of the green. So I'm plugging away at those, the fill-in, but I didn't want to just do fill-in for this month. So that's why I did the word and work on fill-in, and I still have to fill in between all these also. So it's working along. It's working along. I still have number 3 to do of that, and I would like to have 2 done and working on 3 before year 3 comes along, or year 4 comes along, or phrase it. All right, so I have really wanted to be doing the fall stitching, and I kind of have like not gotten to that. It's just been a weird couple months, but you know, weddings, babies, it's just been a weird month. So I've not been getting to that point, but it's all good. It's all good. I felt like a little fall stitching. So I made sure to get out the frosted pumpkin. I think I showed this last week that I started this at retreat. I worked on it this week. It is not finished, but I'm going to work for a finish this week for another one. So this is where it's at. And I have no idea what this fabric is, probably a 28 count. I have mentioned that before. I hacked it off for a different project and this was the remnant. So anyway, pumpkin spice and everything. It's gonna say nice. I still have like a leaf or 2 to do. 2 leaves and 4 pumpkins and the word nice. So I should have that done this week with no problem. Let's hope. You never know what the week's gonna bring. I did get one of my whip goes done for the month of November. We're in November. See, that's how, I don't even know what. One of my calls was the maps of Hawk Run Hollow. I have told you on here previously that I didn't know how I was feeling about this one, that hawk. I just like concentrated on that hawk. And I was hoping with my 5 days this month that I would be able to get beyond the hawk and see if I wanted to stick with this. I have not, but I do feel a huge weight off of me for the fact that the hawk is done. So here it is. And that hawk looks gorgeous on there. And there's a whole lot of stitching in there. So the next time I get this out, I will be getting this out and be adding some color to it. I know there's a face in this sun. I won't be doing that. It just wasn't calling to me. I'm going to fill it all in instead of putting a face on it. So that is my map of Hawk Run Hollow. I have to get my other November stitch done. I'm pushing for that goal this week. But if you've been here for a while, you know I do Mill Hill Monday. So for my Mill Hill Monday right now, I'm doing Autumn Harvest. This is definitely filling my sunflower love. And this is where I'm at. So yes, it looks so much different from last time. Basically, I worked in the center here because I felt the pull to like make it look more like that real flower. So yeah, well, it looks beautiful. My next one is, I don't call these finishes as I go because when I get the full thing finished, I will call it a finish. But this is my Halloween calendar by Tiny Modernist. And I currently am at number 13. And number 13 is done. Oops, there you go. Number 13 is done. See my T to tell me where the top is, because the first thing I do on these is I do the box. And I put a T on it so I remember which way's up. So I will be moving on to 14 this week. And that's a little scarecrow. Look at that guy. He's a little scarecrow. Yeah. So we'll see how I progress on that this week. My next one I am so happy with. This is my Pledge of Allegiance by Designs by Lisa. And if you've been here, it's off somewhere, but I'm making it work is what I'm doing. So this is on a 32 count Earl Grey by Grace Notes Fabrics. And I got the whole next line. Stands one nation under God. And then I got a couple of letters done on the next line. So there's one more full line across and then a few words at the bottom. So again, going for a goal of getting this done by the end of November so I can go back to Festive Friday, Christmassy kind of stuff. Yay. And my head is just rambling with what I'm going to do in the month of November or December for Christmas time. So let's talk about that for a minute. My plans. So for the month of December, I'm going to try, I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but I'm going to try to come out with you with 2 videos a week. The first one being on my normal Tuesday where I show you my normal stuff. And then on Thursday, I'm going to share, what I'm thinking about doing is sharing finishes. So by pushing myself to record on Thursday, I'm going to push myself to do some finishes. So I have finishes for you every week and I have a bunch to get finished. I've worked on these smalls all year long. I've not finished them. So, I mean, you could see me come in with like 12 finishes in one video because like my monthly one that says the month from the Hello by Hands On Design that I've done all of them but the month of December. Once I figure out how I'm going to do it, I'm just like I cut the foam board and I'll do all 12 of them at one time. So you're going to see a lot of finishing. And Sammy J here on Flosstube does a Finish That Stitch December, I think is what she calls. So my spin on Sammy's, I hope this is okay, Sammy, but my finish is going to be Finish That Stitch December by fully finishing them. That is my goal. So let's hope and fingers crossed that I can pull that off. So, but as far as plans for stitching this week, I showed you my pumpkin spice and everything nice I'd like to finish. I don't think Pledge of Allegiance will get done. It could. That'd be great. My other whip go is Beautiful Things by Lindy Stitchy. So I've got to get 5 days on that. I don't know. And we'll see what else I can pull out. I want to get back to the Gilmore Girls one. I have the spring one that I still need to finish. So maybe I can dedicate a couple days to that. That would be great. So that's my stitching kind of plans. I have personal life stuff, which we'll get to in a minute. But Yeah, so, all right. But one of the things I did this last week, and it is talking to you about haul a little bit, was my weekend that I went and stitched with a few fellow stitchers here at the Stitch In frame. And when I go there, I usually always have to pick up something. So a couple flosses, but I got talked into 2 charts. Chris, I must have put the one back for the series you have me collecting, but I'll get it. I will. I don't know where it went, so maybe it slipped out. I don't know. But regardless, I still picked up, I was feeling the stitching of Christmas, and this one I have seen and loved. So Christmas star, so cute. Look at those little animals. I'm all about those animals right now because my daughter's baby shower was woodland animal themed, and baby Ozzy's room is going to be that. So yeah. Another one that Chris did find for me in the clearance section was a Mirabilia. So had to grab this one. This one is Moonflower. I did not have. This is 2015, so I didn't have this one. So it looks beautiful, and I had to grab that one. So I also have a piece of Happy Mail from Michelle. She sent me a beautiful handmade card that says thankful and a sweet little note in it. And she sent me a little help for shipping costs and stuff like that. So thank you very much for that, Michelle. Very grateful. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much for thinking of that. So other than that, I'm going to roll into personal stuff. So my personal stuff this time, baby shower. I will be popping in a few pictures. Of like what was done. My girlfriends and I made the cookies for the event. I was so excited with the decorations. Lizzie's sister-in-law helped make the balloon arch that was there. It was a very good day. Everyone was happy. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Grateful to be able to do that for my daughter, and it to be a blessing for baby Ozzy to come and be more prepared for her arrival, which could be soon. Who knows? She keeps having these contractions, and they sound like they're more than Braxton Hicks, but we'll see. We'll see. But I want to share one thing that I made for baby Ozzy. I made the comment on this channel, I don't know, probably about a month ago, that I made her first swaddle. Well, I've made 5 swaddles now, and just to show you, oh, it's upside down. Now it's upside down again, Janet. All right, so look at it. It says, "You'll never know how much I love you." Oh, this is so cute. And then a cute little pink one with, like, yeah, look at that. Like a rainbowy, sunshiny rainbow kind of thing, but all in one color. So super cute. There's also a farm one for Colton, a striped one. I don't like doing stripe. One that says, "I love you more." I think that's all of them. I also, this last week, I'm so excited, I took a quilting class. So I went up, the place that I bought my machine from, I can take classes from, and I went up there and took my class on 3-yard quilts, a fabric that we picked out for baby Ozzy's room. And I was so excited, like, it was so, I'm so silly, but I was like, I like cut the fabric when there was like multiple layers of it folded properly, and like ironed it and sewed them together, sewed units together. So I'm excited. I'm signed up for that class again in December. My sister will be at that one too, so that's exciting. And then we're just moving on. So things happening this week is Lizzie and Colton are moving out. I'm super sad to see them go, but I know that they need this. So tomorrow, moving day is going to happen. We're going to do the best we can. They plan on staying in their place on the very first night they get it. So that's going to be, they may just have a few things there, but they're staying there. So I'm excited for them. So changes are happening again here. And I will be an empty nester after they move out, but they're not moving that far from me. They're literally less than 10 minutes down the road. So I will still see plenty of them, and I love seeing them and spending time. So yeah, it's just a new chapter in life. About me and not about my lovely children is I had an injury back in October. I'm not sure that I mentioned it on here. I may have last week. I don't know. But I went and seen the work doctor, and from that point, he scheduled a MRI for me for them to take a look at. We believe that we're hoping that it's tendonitis of the rotator cuff. But I had the MRI today. We'll get the results, and I'll hopefully have those results on Wednesday or Thursday. And then we'll go from there, basically. I'm hoping for tendonitis. He thinks that because it's intermittently, if I use it too much, then it hurts, but I can have a day where it doesn't hurt at all. So fingers crossed that that's what it is. Prayers are welcome, healing prayers, positive thoughts, whatever. I don't want to have a surgery. A rotator cuff surgery is 3 months in a sling, not being able to move it, and then all that. So anyway, I'm rambling about that. Can you tell it's heavy on my mind because I just... But anyway, so that's all I've got for you right there. So this week, kids moving out. Yeah, we're just moving along. So, all right, I'm going to get off of here and let you get moving to your next video. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I love our visits. I look forward to them every single week. So I'm going to get out of here and let you keep moving. So keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.